Hi and welcome to my channel Talk It Do It. It has been a while since my last video, as I've been busy with my day job, implementing AI solutions in the enterprise. Today we're building a real-world AI agent that can test web applications using natural language, all built using the Azure AI Foundry and specifically its agent service, and a new browser automation tool with an Azure Playwright Workspace, providing our browser automation smoke testing capabilities. Here you can see our scenarios we will be testing using the Spotify public demo of a Backstage portal. I will share the code in the next video, which will be running in a pipeline. I was inspired for this video by watching a great video from the Microsoft developer channel and where April showed this feature. It is a great video and worth a watch. I will drop the link in the description. I am using a similar pattern, but our agent is specifically using scenario-based testing to perform some example smoke tests on the Backstage portal. The browser automation tool is in preview currently, and I will add a link to the document in the description. An Azure AI Foundry agent with browser automation that understands natural language so we can simplify how we write tests. The browser automation tool is where the magic happens and allows an agent to interact with a web service via a browser, which we are able to use from the Playwright Workspace itself. And we are using the demo Backstage portal available publicly from Spotify. We are also saving our test results to a local file, written in Markdown format. In the following video, we shall move this to a GitHub Actions pipeline and add conditional testing to pass or fail the pipeline. Here is a quick look at the browser automation tool documentation page from Microsoft. I will share this link in the description so you can go and explore this feature and follow the setup guides. I will show how I created the service, generated the token, created the connection from AI Foundry to the Playwright Workspace, and then show you some of the Python code. In the Azure portal, go to the Create a Resource section and start searching for Playwright Workspace. Follow the instructions as you normally would. I think the regions may be restricted to the USA currently, so if you are outside of the USA, then choose any for now, as it is only for testing purposes. Pay attention to the browser endpoint when the service is created, as we need this for our AI Foundry connection, and we need to generate a token for authentication as well. Just follow the guide, or what I am showing on screen now. Just add a name for the token, use a name that makes sense to you, and select an expiry date, and choose one that suits your needs. Copy the token as you will need this when creating the connection. In your AI Foundry project, you need to go to the Management Center. Click the Connected Resources and then New Connection. Choose the Serverless Model option. Now we need to paste in our browser endpoint URL we copied earlier from our Playwright Workspace resource, and then we also need to paste in the key that we generated. For the Python code, this is an example.env file, and I will also show you the working one. This is the one I used for this demo with the values needed. I will quickly show you some of the Python code used for this demo. I will share all the code in the next video once I've got this working in a pipeline. At the top, we're importing the Azure AI Foundry SDK and setting up our client credentials. The Backstage Agent Tester class is our main test harness. It connects to Azure AI Foundry and creates an agent with browser automation capabilities powered by Playwright. The Create Agent method is key. It defines the agent with the LLM and attaches the browser automation tool. We give it clear instructions. The main function loads the scenarios either from a file or uses defaults. It then runs the full suite against the demo.backstage.io URL and reports the results. Let's run the Python code and make sure to pass the flag to use our scenario.json file to ensure we use the test scenarios we need. The results file will be created when finished. Let's kick off the code run. Our agent has been created, and we can make a note of the assistant ID and make sure it's correct in the AI Foundry portal, which I will show you shortly. And here you can see the same assistant ID, so we now know our agent is working as expected at this stage. Now let's watch as each of the test scenarios are being worked through, and although we can see the response in the terminal, we will also create a report file at the end for easier reading. Our agent is using the scenarios and working its way through each of the tests we have instructed it to follow, and we can monitor the passing status, so we also know that our Playwright Workspace and browser automation tool are working together for true AI-powered browser smoke testing. This is really exciting. And now all of our tests have completed, and they have all passed successfully. This has huge potential to smarten how we do smoke testing and opens the door to intelligence-led self-healing and other methods to make it truly dynamic and responsive, leaning into the power of large language models. Let's take a quick look at the results file that was created as part of our code so we can see it in an easier format to read. It is in Markdown format, but the response data could easily be passed to another agent as an event or a notification webhook or any other method that suits your exact requirements. I will keep an eye on this agent service browser automation tool as it is still in preview. And let's take a quick look at the demo Backstage portal from Spotify so you can see what our agent and browser tool interacted with without any manual browsing by ourselves needed. Great stuff for sure. That's the end of this quick video. I hope you enjoyed it. There will be a following video where we put all of this into a pipeline. I really appreciate your time and hope you have a wonderful day. Until the next time, be safe.